Hello, hello everyone. Happy Saturday. Let me know when you hop in here. Say hi when you hop in so I know you're here with me. And just gonna log into the computer so I can see the comments after I get myself situated here. I don't know what's in my way. Just say hi when you hop in. Let me know you're here and where you're watching from. I always like to know where everybody's from. I'm in Indiana. Did you have a good 4th of July? I come on early. I'm here early because the last creator just ended her live early, so that's why I'm here early. So we'll kind of wait until Miss Shannon gets me hooked up in the Adventures in Crafting group. And there she is now. Hi, Miss Shannon. I hope everything's going good with you. Or better. Thank you everyone for hopping in. I appreciate you guys being here with me today. And I still am hung up on something down here. There we go. So I'm gonna, all right, thank you. Hi, Miss Lou. Hello, hello. So, this is not the project that I wanted to do today. I was wanting to do a smaller version of the sea glass tree, Christmas tree that I did last year, but I forgot to grab some sea glass from the Dollar Tree. So we're just gonna do a makeover today, and I hope that it, oh, you're welcome. Well, this sucker is not wanting to come off here. So I dug through some of my Michael's grab bag boxes and found this reindeer. So I'm just going to remake over this reindeer. I feel like I can make it look a little better, if not a lot better. What in the world is hanging? Oh, they've got this like stapled in. Hopefully I'll be able to get that staple out, or I'll have to cover it up with another. I'll have to just put another ribbon there because I'm not able to get that staple out, and I don't want to ruin any of my scissors trying to dig it out. And I don't think I have anything strong enough either. So we're just going to leave that there. Because that is like an industrial staple in there. How was your guys' 4th of July? Yeah, that's a good staple. It's in there. So, there's a few people in here. So, hi Miss Irene, how are you? I just want to welcome everyone to today's event. The Adventures in Crafting group event today is, oh my goodness. It's Tremendous and the Reindeer Romp is what today's event is called today. And I am Bekah, so if you are new to me, please let me know. And if it's your first time watching, let me know in the comments. And thank you for sprinkling. And so I'm Bekah with Beck's Craft and Spot. And up before me was Miss Sandy with Glitzy Glam Cockney. I know I'm going to say this wrong. Cockney Crafter. And up after me is Miss Teresa B with Artistic Treasures by Teresa. And as always, our hostesses today are Miss Shannen with Sugar Snob Designs and Miss Melanie with Be the Light by Melanie. So make sure you join all the crafting groups that are presenting today. Make sure you're following the AIC group so you can catch all the replays. And then if you want to be a creator, then you can, the links are in my description. So as always, you can find them there. So for the AIC group or the, I'm looking for my sanding block and I'm not sure where it is. I need to get this glitter off of here, so I'm just going to use one of these nail files again, I guess. I used one of these the other day and it helped a little bit, so I'm just going to make this over by just repainting it basically. Thank you for scattering the buttons. Yes, there is a gift away this month. And I apologize. I neglected to read up how to, I believe you have to sprinkle the video out, and I don't know if that's all you have to do. Maybe comment. I did not read the directions on that. I am still looking for my sander. And I don't know why I don't put that thing where I can see it. Well, I was off all this week, y'all, and I did not get not one thing done that I intended on doing. I worked on a handful of things, but nothing got completed, and I did not touch my craft area at all. So that's unfortunate, because this is the worst part of the worst thing I need to work on is my craft space. Isn't that how it goes, though? Thank you for letting me know, Miss Lori. Welcome in. How are you doing? Did everyone have a good 4th of July? I probably missed all the comments that you guys told me. Oh, thank you, Miss Shannen. From Texas. Yeah, let me know where y'all's watching from. I'm in Indiana. Central Indiana is where I'm located. And if you follow me, and I'm usually on Mondays and Thursdays Eastern Standard Time. I do a drawing on one time a month for Happy Mail, and the way you get in the drawing is if you we scatter the buttons here. So That's just the same as sprinkling or whatever. And or if it's your first time watching me, you get your name in that way too. So I'm just taking this glitter. There's like huge pieces of glitter around the top of him and on his antlers. So I thought, I really wish I would have remembered the sea glass, but this will be fun to do too. If in case this doesn't take as long, and I'll try to keep up on my time, but I do have something else I can do or start on. I probably won't get the other one done, but I have something I can start on. So I kind of just want to make him look like a traditional reindeer. And then I'm probably gonna just do a silhouette thing like the red is now. I'm not good with actual details or anything like that, so I wouldn't be able to get his face to look right or eyeball or whatever. But I'm just gonna do like brown and the browns and whites, and then do the hooves black. And I thought it'd be cool, I don't know, I'm gonna try to use these pine cones to fill in his antlers. So this project may be, sorry, I haven't taken my allergy medicine today, so my nose is a little runny. I'm gonna use some chalk paint because I like the thickness of it, and thank you for sprinkling, Miss Cassie. How are you? So apologize for the sniffles. I think I'm going to start off by doing the whole thing dark brown, and then I'll add the lighter details in it. And I'm going to put, I stocked up on the Snow Tex last winter. And so that's what I'm going to fill in around him. There's still glitter on here. And now it's loose. So I'm going to go around him and just do the dark. You know what? I'm going to put Mod Podge over this before I start painting it, because this chalk paint isn't covering very well. But it's not the DIY. Debbie's Design Diary is my favorite chalk paint. And maybe that's why it's not covering that great, because it's not that grand, but it'll be okay. And I'm going to go around and try to get off as much of this glitter as I can too. Oh yes, that sounds like fun. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of glad I took the week off just to have some time off. I've never taken this many days off in a row in a long time. But I feel like it was wasted time off because I didn't really do everything I wanted to. But it's been so hot. I can't do anything outside for very long because I can't stand the heat. And then I did work in that bedroom. I got a lot of the wood notched but I didn't get it all done. So that isn't done yet, and I don't know. I just feel like it was a wasted week off because I didn't get anything completed. Yes, Miss Lou, I'm sure it is. Okay, so okay. I guess I'm going to use, I don't like the gloss, but since I'm painting over it, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to use the gloss to cover this. And this is a Mod Podge brush. My bigger one is in the house. I just washed it, so. I'm gonna just cover everything that's red. I'm gonna cover with Mod Podge and then dry it. And then I'm hoping that the paint will cover easier. And then we'll just put the snow on after we get the reindeer done. We're just doing a little makeover today with this. So hopefully it inspires you to take something that you've had for a while and maybe redo it, or any of your decorations that you might have that might be outdated. You can jazz them up and make them new again. Yesterday we just stayed home and I sat in the backyard with the grandkids while their mom, my daughter set the fireworks off, and her boyfriend, and then and my other daughter came over too and hung out for a little bit. So I'm trying to get that room done so I can have not all of my grandkids spend the night at the same time, but maybe all the girls can stay the night or something. Hi, Miss Pauline. How are you? Thank you for hopping in. Okay, I think I have all the red covered. And let me get my cups open here. I found two bags of cups I found yesterday because I was actually looking for a different reindeer that I know I have somewhere. I just don't know where. And I found these two bags of cups that I need to start using for my brushes. Okay, so let's try this again. I'm actually going to use the lid. Oh, you're welcome. Today's my anniversary, y'all. 28 years. Oh my goodness, is this... Hi, Miss Sandy. How are you? I forgot to dry this, but I have my little fan on, so hopefully... Maybe I should dry it. I'm going to dry it real quick, because I know the edges aren't all the way dry. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone. We don't have any plans. So I doubt that we'll do anything today. He's out in the garage. In his garage. Okay. I did not realize there was like a hole right there, and I've got a bunch of glue down in it. I'm trying to look to see if I have anything I can stick down in there to get it out. And I'm going to be covering these antlers too, so I really don't need to worry about how well these are covered up here, but this project might end up being a flop, y'all, because I because it's not covering very well. Dang. I'm gonna try putting this color on first and drying it, and then going back over it with the brown. Sometimes it needs like a primer coat, and usually a gray is best. When priming, but I'm out of my grays, so I'm hoping that this will work. Don't forget, I'm putting snow around the sides, so that part I'm not worried about if I get the browns on it, because it won't show anyway. Trust the process on these things, I guess. Okay, look, before I put any more on, oh no, yeah, hopefully. I'm sorry that happened. Everyone, make sure you read Miss Shannon's message. Don't forget about the Christmas gift away. She tells about it in the comments. You're welcome, Miss Lou. Okay, so let's try to do this dark brown again. I think this bottle's about done, so I'll probably just send it to the graveyard after this project. Taking me almost a half hour just to fool with this reindeer. I should have known better to think I could do a quick craft, because I'm always taking forever. Go around and get the side parts. The in-between parts. I am. I know the red was because it was a Christmas thing, but really you could leave this up year round if you wanted to, except for the snow being on it. I guess that'll turn it back into a Christmas decoration, really. Still a goop of wet glue right there. There's lots of nooks and crannies on this thing, so you have to make sure you're not missing anything. Okay. Hi, Miss Janelle. I'm good. How are you? You have a good 4th of July? It sounds like it, Miss Lou. I'm sorry. Hopefully it'll get better. That sounds like fun. My daughter and I both ended up getting fireworks, so we just stayed here with the grandkids and watched them set up off all the fireworks, so it was a lot of fun. Okay. I kind of like, I'm going to show you guys this because I kind of like the streaks. Does that look alright, or should I put another coat on it? I did. Let's see. Here's my black for the hooves. Y'all think I should put another coat on it? You like it? All right. We're good to go on then. Let's see here. All my paintbrushes are up here in front. So, that's what I'm grabbing for. I don't know. This brush didn't make it to the sink, it doesn't look like. I wasn't gonna do the sides, and then I decided to do the sides, but then I thought, I don't know why I'm doing the sides, because the snow will probably just cover it up. Oh, thank you, Miss Pauline. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay, so now I think that's the only thing black really, because I'm not gonna put a face on him. I just won't do him justice. So I am gonna add some cream color to him though. This is actually called TP, and it's the same brand as the this is, I didn't even tell you, it's called Crazy Crow. It's just a extremely dark brown. Oh, there's a bunch of that in there. This brand is a lady named Nicole. Her company is called Afraid Not. You guys might have seen her before, but that's where this paint came from, is her store. I'm gonna do his little tail and then his chest. And I'm just dabbing it on to make it look like fur, kinda. And then I'm looking for another brown that I had out the other day that I could add, but I don't see it. Oh, maybe this is it. I don't think this is it exactly, but it's kind of the color I was looking for. Wrong one. I'm just putting some highlights on him. don't know if I like that or not, but y'all can let me know. Does it add anything, or can you even see it? I can't even see it on there. Okay, so I guess I'm done with the painting at this point. Looks like I have 20 minutes. I'm all full with the well, I might actually, these pine cones have some glitter on them too, so I might end up adding some paint to these. Or I might not even, this might not even look like I'm envisioning it to look like, so I don't know how it's gonna work out. But I'm gonna get glue all over me. Not glue, glitter. Okay, so my thought is, thank you. Now, are these not even gonna? These are not even going to come apart like I want them to. Maybe. I'm probably going to have to put these upside down because I'm going to have to layer them. I feel like I'm just going to have to glue them down, and then if I need to trim them, I can trim them afterwards, I guess. I'm going to try to get them on here. What my plan is to get them on here the way I want them, and then I'm going to try to form them to look more like the antler. this one. If I use these little ones on this one, then I might not have to trim it down. How's everybody doing? You still hanging in here? Sorry, if you're new here with me, I apologize. I am not one of the big talkers. I can tell you a little bit about myself. I am a lab technician, and today's my anniversary. I've been married 28 years. We don't have any kids together, but together we raised 5 kids. And we have 9 grandkids now. My oldest son is in Texas. He went to the military and ended up meeting his wife while he was in the military at the base he was stationed at. And so he stayed there, and then the rest of the kids are here, and all my grandkids are here. They don't have any kids in Texas. And then and let's see. What else? So my husband and I, we just work and stay at home. We don't really do anything, go on vacations or anything like that. He doesn't like to travel. You guys are still here. That's good. I'm glad you're all here hanging out with me for a little bit. I've been trying to build a junk garden in my backyard, and I was hoping to get it more done than it is, but I didn't. It's been so hot this week that I haven't wanted to stay outside for very long. And I'm not a very good gardener. It seems like every time I plant something, it ends up dying, so I have to replace it the next year. So I'm gonna put a couple more on this side, and then I'll show it to you, and then I'll start doing this other one. I have like 12 minutes left. So, I kind of like how these are looking, so I don't know if I'm going to paint them or not. I don't think I'm going to paint them, actually. And there is a few pieces of glitter on these that I'm using, but not too much. So, again, up before me was Miss Sandy with Glitzy Glam Cockney Crafter, and up after me is Miss Teresa B with Artistic Treasures by Teresa. So make sure you stick around to go see Miss Teresa after me. And if you missed Miss Sandy, you can see the replay. And all the other ones after her, or if you missed the ones from earlier, you can also go into the description. There's a link to go to join the Adventures in Crafting page, so you can see all the crafters in one place. And I have 10 minutes left, and I'll keep working until my time is done, but let me go ahead and add some snow down here around the bottom so you can see what effect that's going to be, or what it's going to look like. And I will finish this up on Monday. Okay, and then I'm just moving my little thingy bobber here. Actually, I like using the small one, so it already has snow on it. So this is just a wet paste, and it makes it look like real snow. So I'm just gonna go around this and scrape some off, and then I'll drag it. Down. Happy Saturday, Miss Beth. How are you? I hope you had a good 4th of July. I love using this snow text. It's so pretty. I use it quite a bit in with my Christmas and winter projects. I'm just making sure that I'm spreading this out to where you're not able to see the paint that I got on the white part too. So that's a good start. Can you see the texture? So I'll just leave it at that. I'll finish this up on Monday. Good. I'm glad you had a good day. And it was relaxing. Okay, so I'm going to start this one just right here. It's okay, Miss Charlotte. I only have an hour on, and my hour is going to be up at 2, so you can always watch the replay. Just make sure, or, well, you can watch it here on my page, obviously, but you can also see all the replays from before me on the Adventures in Crafting page. If you're not a member, you can get that link there in my description. I'm just glad you're here, ma'am. Now, and I will just work on this until I've got 6 minutes left, so I'll just keep working on it. I appreciate you all being here. And I'm just doing the antlers right now. So the only thing I have left is the rest of the antlers and then putting the snow on. So I'll definitely finish this up Monday, and then I'll also start another craft. Actually, what's Monday? I never did do a smashed it or trashed it for June. And I know what I'm gonna do for July's already, so maybe I'll do July's Monday, and then maybe I can do a second one to make up for June. Later in the month. Thank you. I think this turned out pretty cute. I also have like berries and stuff that or I have a pine cone, and I do have some little rusted jingle bells. These bells are too big for him. I don't know why I grabbed them. But I had to pull a bow off of his neck, and you really can't see that staple in there anymore. But I'm still gonna probably put something on him to cover that up. His neck, go around his neck so it doesn't look so plain. Oh, I'm doing that the wrong way. I almost put one on the wrong way. I think these pine cones as his antlers, I think they look pretty cool. And I really, to be honest, I really don't have to like trim them down, I don't think. And I just stuck my finger in the snow. And it's going to take a minute to dry, so that's not good. Might have to add some more on there Monday. Okay, I have a couple more minutes. I appreciate everyone that's hanging out with me this hour. I appreciate you being here. If you're not following me or have not liked my page, please do. I would appreciate it. And if you didn't hear, we scatter the buttons here, so I'd appreciate for you to also do that. Oh, look, here's some little, I could, well, it's on here with wire, but there's some little dingleberries on this little bow right here. I could use them in this little pine cone, and then maybe a little piece of greenery. There. That's why I grabbed them bells, probably, because those berries would work better than these. Maybe maybe those berries, and I'll use a little of this greenery, maybe. I don't know. We'll see on Monday, I reckon. But, okay, well, I just talked for those 2 minutes, so I'm not going to do anything else. I'll just leave the table as is, and then we'll come back to this on Monday and start or finish this guy up. So thank you for being here. Y'all have a good rest of your weekend. I appreciate y'all. Bye-bye. Have a good Saturday night and a great Sunday tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, my button isn't... My button.